All right. Hello, everyone. My name is Colin. I am in the team that's working on the investment policy statement generator. In this video, I'm just going to be going over the first iteration for our class. Before I start showing off the app, I'm going to just explain what an investment policy statement actually is. An investment policy statement, or an IPS, is basically a document that records how the investors or the users' money and investments are going to be handled. So what this application does is it takes the investor's input and then it generates a personalized IPS of the user's input and then generates it in the form of a PDF document. So normally a lot of information is included in an IPS, but since this is the first iteration, we've only included about 2 sections that would be in an IPS. So I'm just going to show you off those 2 sections that we have implemented right now. So we're just going to start. So the first section or the page is the goals page, which is supposed to be the user's investment goals. So we're just going to enter a name here. This is my name. And then the user will then select the goals that apply to them, something that they want to accomplish with their money or investments. So I'm just going to click a few of these here. And then we'll continue. The next section is the risk tolerance survey. Risk tolerance is basically how much risk or the degree of variability that an investor is willing to risk. So basically how risky a user is, how much money they want to put on the line to invest in. What this section does, it determines how risky a user is based on the questions that they will fill out. So I'm just going to answer these questions. I would describe my knowledge of investments as, say, good. When I invest my money, I would say most concerned about my investment gaining value. Select the investments you currently own or have owned in the past with the highest number of points. I have owned stocks before. Imagine that in the past 3 months, the overall stock market lost 25% of its value. An individual stock investment, you also lost 25% of its value. What would you do? I would buy more shares. We've outlined the most likely and best case and worst case annual returns of the 5 hypothetical investment plans. Which range of the possible outcomes is most acceptable to you? We'll just stick it in the middle there. And then that'll be the last question. So it'll finish it. So my risk tolerance is moderately aggressive, which is in the higher end. So I would definitely be more of a risky investor. You also have the option to retake the quiz if you don't like the option you're giving. So then we can continue. This page will take, so each page takes the data that you inputted, and on this last page, it will generate the IPS. However, sadly, we were unable to implement this part. We ran into some issues. So the button's currently not working. I'm clicking on it. It's too bad. If we go in here, you can see a bunch of errors showing up. However, you can see that the options that I have clicked are taken and they are shown. Anyways, but what this is supposed to do is take those options and then it'll put it into a PDF document that we have ready, and then the document would be shown for the user. And they could print it out or use it or show it to their investment manager or something. But yeah, that's all we have for this iteration. We hope to get this fixed for next iteration. Thank you for watching.